off of who knows how to fight really went down and didn't go down. Had nothing to do with Max B at all, though. It's a shame his name is getting tied and stuff, but I said that since he had came home when people was trying to push the narrative with Jim Jones and then
they said Fat Joe got pushed to the side.
Come on now. Boys can have people that they rock with on either side. A is not into it like that. They not looking for each other. Max B made that very clear already while he was still locked up. He was not tripping on nothing. He wanted to come home and be completely positive. But you know how the media work. Tasha K is one of them people, she telling you what she on. She just stands firm on, if I get some news, I'll run up there with it. And y'all gonna have to take me to court. I only lost one lawsuit. She feels like that's something she should brag about. I know she lost that situation with Cardi B. I'm the type of person, I just don't want people, I wouldn't drag nobody's name. That's not the game to me. If I don't got all the facts, I can't report it as 100% accurate. I'm just gonna wait till everything get confirmed. But in this day and time, there's an audience for that. These people don't care anymore. And they stand on being wrong, even because it's the
It whooped on him.
It's inaccurate. She said Max B didn't have nothing to do with it as well, so we heard that. It's just why we got to get in here with these stories and things, but it's a fine line in court with defamation of character in these lawsuits. It's a whole heavy process. So you want to lean on that. It's part of the game because people go support her. I don't agree with it. I feel like if you're going to report stuff, it should all be factual. But this is today's time in the media space with it just being entertainment and not full detailed journalism. But who knows, man? Max B is straight though. Ja Rule, show his face. It's all good. Hopefully we get to a better spot today, dog. This fight could have been anybody. Could have been somebody saying something stupid, Ja Rule. You're not putting that on Max B. Could have been some fans trying to catch a clock moment. Or could have been something for the past. Who knows?
I don't know why they whooped Ja Rule. So we ain't got no reason to watch Ja Rule. A random attack of violence, I guess. He going back to jail. I ain't gonna hold you. Right. One whack 100. Yeah, this is a real report. Oh no, you ain't finna get no motherfucking copyright off me. You ain't finna get no fucking free promotion, my boy. Sorry.
We haven't even seen any documentation showing that Brick actually stick with everybody. But yet still, Black 100 has alleged that Brick
I can't show what I'm drinking. I gotta turn the camera when I'm drinking. They ain't giving no free promotion to nobody. To myself.
Now, with all of that being said, man, Byron Blake just broke down the paperwork once again, proving that Brick Baby's case, although it's tied to the Big B's case in some way, his charges come from totally different crimes that were allegedly committed. But before we get into that, let's just do a flashback on some of the things.
I always thought about that too, like, if his crimes were separate, why the fuck when they picked him up, they had him all on that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why they line him up with the rest of them niggas? Yeah, like, if his shit's separate, why you got me with these niggas, bro? I don't want to be seen like this, because then the jury, they gonna be like, oh, this nigga was wanted. And he wasn't even wanted. Y'all wanted him, y'all went down. So that's fucked up, talking about captured. He wasn't even running. Crazy.
But also, I said since Brick Baby went to jail, Jimmy got picked up the phone. Man, you picked up the phone, but the nigga stayed on the phone, had a conversation, recorded it. I definitely had that. On the phone? Yeah, I want to stay on the phone, little bit. Dude, hey, you know why I stayed on the phone? Because if I hung it up, y'all told the feds it was a problem. Yeah, I know, I'm late,
First and foremost, you spell FBI wrong, say like that. You spell girl wrong, because you are really a cop, man. Kicking, bro. You like really trying to wheel everybody in. Whoever deal with this thing, get the fuck away from him, man. Alright, even if that wasn't said. If the feds call your phone right now and start asking you questions, you answering that many questions, I'm gonna show you how to deal with the feds right now. Exactly what it is. Black out there.
I told y'all straight up, I know for a fact that they was gonna pick you. Let me ask you a question. What happened to in 20? What happened to the shooting in 2022? They got tape in July of 2022. Pay attention to my civilians, brother. Black is the highest. They all I remember that one though. For that purple, he had the pistol shot. I guess they can't say, oh, she had been shot. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because no. You can't say that no more. Oh, because of Evan Gash? Oh. Nah, because of 5. Hearing that and then seeing what we're seeing and knowing it was an ongoing investigation, when you start seeing CIs and this and this and this and that, people's minds start wondering, he's the first one that made type of anything that OTF was involved by saying, I guess they can't say they didn't slide for bond no more. It's like has been consistently putting out there, which is basically him saying that Britt maybe must be cooperating or compromised in some way because you allegedly got arrested by the feds and there's no charges. So, what do you say when you see him saying that?
I will promote this show.
Do you remember? I just handed the money over. I didn't actually do anything. I was at
Clean smoke, man. No tobacco. Stop and smoke. I'm finna stop smoking though. Cigarettes. No tobacco. Quit with me. Quit smoking tobacco with me.
All new 2027 Kia Telluride. You can talk about capability, or you can just drag it right on. Introducing the most capable Telluride you've ever built. You really believe this thing about this, or do you think that
I'm a pro for self. I roll up and drive. I don't like to, but I will. Some of the things about Britt Baker and some of the stories, some of the things while doing content can be considered suspect, right? But at the end of the day, though, just like the conversation I had with Odie and Trump earlier, I'm not going to call a man a rat until I see that paperwork. Or that said, Robert Blake dropped a video out there where he revisited the pictures that Blake was using to somehow say that Britt Baker is cooperating in the case with Big U.
I want to start with this document because this is the document that everybody's using to say, hey, Britt Baker and Big U's cases are connected. So I want to start with this document explaining that yes, the cases are connected. If you look up Big U's case on Pacer or Britt Baker's case on Pacer, and you look up associated cases, the two cases will pop up. But if you look at the bottom of this document, it explains why. Both of these cases arise from the same evidence. So there was a wiretap going on, and this wiretap gave them enough information to charge Britt Baker with possession of firearms, but not racketeering. He's not charged in the racketeering indictment at all. Now, Rick Baby's actions, some of his actions are listed as overt acts in Big U's indictment because they are alleging that, part of Big U's thing was controlling guys like Rick Baby and having them,
When you say controlling, you just say extorting. That shit, controlling sound worse than extorting.
If you look at the Operation Drawdown poster that they posted everywhere, it got these guys' face on it. But if you look at the actual indictment, you will see that not everybody that's involved in that operation is on the indictment. Some people were just caught up in the operation. Not everybody is charged with the racketeering. If you look at Rick Davis, you will see that he only had 2 charges. Neither of those charges is racketeering. It's related to fire. The indictment lists the counts. He only has 2 counts. If you take a look at his judgment, his plea agreement, his plea hearing minutes, all of these different things, it will show you that the only thing that Rick Baby pleaded out to is count 2 of his indictment, which is unlawful possession of firearms and ammunition by a felon. Not only does this demonstrate that Rick Baby only pleaded guilty to count 2 of his indictment, but it also tells you what is required of him in exchange for the plea agreement, and it tells you the penalties that he is facing now. Rick Baby does not have a stipulated guideline range like a lot of these other guys do. They say, he can't get less than 2 months, and he can't get more than 50 months. If you look at the transcripts from the plea hearing, it tells you that Rick Baby is looking at a maximum of 15 years, and it's up to the court to decide where they are going to, place him. This is one of those interviews. Racketeering charges, facing life in prison, and they get a cap of 63 months or something on their plea agreement. This ain't one of those situations. Rick Baby is actually looking at 15 years, and even though they say that whatever he says during his plea hearing could possibly be used in Big U's case, that does not mean he is providing evidence against Big U. In fact, it actually shows the opposite, because knowing that anything he says during this can be used in Big U's case, Rick Baby opted to just go in there and plead guilty to his weapons charges. He's not pleading guilty to paying Big U off. He's not pleading guilty to racketeering. He's not pleading guilty to carrying firearms in furtherance of the gang. Like these guys have weapon charges from years before the indictment come out, but all of a sudden now it's the gang's fault that they had it in. He's not doing anything. He simply went in there and pleaded guilty. He basically threw himself on the mercy of the courts. In some places, we call this an open plea, where you don't plead guilty and get a stipulated amount of time. You plead guilty, and it's up to the court to determine how they are going to sentence you.
Oh, hell no, shut that shit up, man. Fuck
We've been seeing a lot lately with this.
Copyright me on a stupid ass thing.
Out for 120 months, if that's what you want to do. Rick Baby left the floor open, so I'm looking at a max of 15. Byron Blake did a hell of a job showing that Rick Baby's case, although he's charged with what he's charged with, it's an open plea, which means that he's looking at anywhere from 0 to 15 years. He's allowed to the court to whichever years or how many years they want to. But he also provided us with more evidence. I'm going to try to show you how playing the video,
Yeah, the message.
We been saying this. We might do like it's like Brick Baby said.
Right.
All of the things you could ask us, hey, I did those things for the
I gotta take me to shoot that somebody.
but it did. And I'm pretty sure people have said that. They could have said it, but for whatever reason, why the reason that Brick Baby gave information. I do believe that Brick was a little loose with his words and the things he was saying while he was online. And I damn sure believe that Brick Baby lies about his interaction with the police when he got arrested with those drugs. I believe that he lied about the DA. And that is the case of when they allow the best case that does happen. But ultimately, though, I can't say that Brick Baby is cooperative. I'll leave that for Black because we do know that Black has been saying a lot of people is the police. A lot of people is rat. A lot of people is
Can't go off whack
a
though.
lot of people
Whack don't like nobody. He gonna say everybody. We got in jail for the rock. That nigga's whack. Don't kill nobody. Say. Corsetto. I don't want to see it. That's it. No. That mean that's that. Well, I don't know. This is too bad. I don't even want to hear this.
What's your day after the moment? Your anthem. What's that? Just a song that you're like, you dance kind of hate with this one. You kind of hate with it? Maybe, maybe Ninjas. It's called Ninjas. And it's by this gay rapper named Thug. Okay. I can't wait to listen to it. Have fun tonight. Thank you. We're here with That Magazine. What's your gay anthem of the moment?
Rolling. Oh, no, shit. The fuck? Hey, we're not gonna do that right now. We ain't gonna do that. Ain't talking about real. Yeah, I've been told. That motherfucker keep driving. Yeah. It's Nothing to do with best restaurant. What was the best restaurant you went to in hospital? The best restaurant. Cause I know it's that we already had around here. I don't want to get down there and look at that. But not, and I think about it, yeah, well, it looks like gambling and shit. You don't like gambling. Shopping. Yeah. She is scumbag. You know what really happened. So I feel like the majority of us did what we did. They didn't like things life. I don't even know why I got that. Not bad. Want to try Oakwood? It's not bad. It's a fried Oakwood. It's that cool though. So yeah, I ain't about to get already. That's it. Alright. Alright. So I'm gonna watch. I ain't trying to watch these. Watching about just playing. Somebody they can't. So I hear her in my stomach saying my mom. What? Yeah, what is that? That's crazy, bro. What type of thing you with that? Um, we ain't watching this ourselves, huh? What happened, LA? What happened down there? It's driving through the wildest streets in Los Angeles. What you look like? What you know what to do?
So we're starting to test that. And where the basically was in front of the home from the Guernsey House. This is the house where I got that door. And I went in and got the light switch.
What is this freaky ass man talking?
And we used to see the on his driveway when they was here. My buddy went up there and waited right here. And I had to get out of the car.
Alright.
Okay, water plus minimal profanity. It's gonna be all true, no profanity. First, let's start off that Adam lied, told me he was gonna sit here and listen to the debate topic. He didn't do that. He instead asked Moose what would he like to talk about, and then didn't even share that with me. But we already know he's biased. The veil of what's the guy's name? Darth Sidious? It's already lifted, so we don't have to pretend to be Luke Skywalker. So that's why you're still gonna lose for sure. You're gonna still try to help them, but you're probably gonna still point to you. So it don't matter. The sound of a guy that was 16. That's it. That's all this is he's just trying to like preface this that you I don't care if you're 10 minutes early than you late, he was here 30 minutes late. Technically, we don't know. Your little like hour long you're starting off with doesn't mean anything. I was 15 late. I was 15 minutes late. I was 15 minutes late. I was 15 minutes late. You want me to find out? Just go into Instagram, go to messages. Literally, she said I would be 15 minutes late. Bro, I'm a professional, bro. You used to deal with gangbangers. Oh, yeah, I'm a professional. You were late. That's what 15 minutes ago, you sent me a screenshot of you telling Josh that you were going to be late. Wait, 1 o'clock. Actually, was not. 12:27. Okay, was that 15 minutes ago? 30 minutes before the debate? Was that 15 minutes ago? 30 minutes ago. It was 15 minutes ago. And that's fine. I'm just, the whole thing is, I let you know. I was professional. Everyone has been late before. The average person who works with like, I got a flat tire. You're the average loser.
You throw shots at anything. Yeah.
Let me talk. But at least I was an employee. Here's someone begging to get on. The last time you were here, I got you. You don't even welcome. You were welcome. I got you out of your shell. I brought you from under your Patrick Rock. I lifted it up and said, Brandon, come on, little guy. I'll get you that raise you want. This man, come on, this man can't. Why did you work here? We're going to kick you out after and do the Tuesday show. What happened? This man. Wow. Said, hey, now he's staying out of here because of him. More liberal lies, more liberal inconsistencies. On the chat, nobody watches you ever. I watched your video just to see you say something. Who reviews that? Watching. That's not the
That's a big ass meat. I ain't no fucking
So we can talk, but we can't over talk. That's my whole thing. So here's the thing. Do you understand I get 100 views, 100,000 views on a Mexican food video when you live in a state with multiple millions of Mexicans, both illegal and legal? You live 10 minutes from Mexico. You're a failure of the Mexican race. They don't even like you. They don't even want you. Can't get Mexicans to watch a video about Mexico. 100,000 watch.
He already know.
So hilarious. There's millions of black people in California. You get 30 views, 20,000 drivers. You haven't been on the trip for over a year. That's it. Great. Take a third. I don't do shit. Okay, so here's how these black people foundation. You get there's over 10 million. Okay, I watched your videos, bro. No one watches you. Nobody watches your video. You need to be reasonable. Nobody has to watch the video. If I went and did a video about eating some food, yeah, I could get a bunch of survivors, go to a famous place, go put some food in front of them, and eat it. Bro, you did a video of no substance, a Mexican selling Mexican, no Mexicans. Only video, only video where you got views. Hey, 300,000 views on the food community. Shout out to the food community. And we're taking it. Go from 100 for food to 300,000. Look it up. You voted on my poll before this year. Brandon, you got Brandon W in my poll. You voted. I voted on what? You voted on my poll. I never watched it. You watched on my comments. I never watched that video. Just like how when you did for the NBA, and then you put into the tree this year, I'm never too. I never had NBA support. See, I don't have NBA support. That's what you have to do.
That's all Bucci been doing. Sorry.
Watching, I'm asking you a simple question. I'll ask you a simple question. Did you stand up? Let me respond. You would like to let me respond. Let me respond. No, you don't let me respond.
Why they call that man drink diabetes juice? That's fucked up. I think this the But what they call this man? They be calling him something. They probably saw him. Flacco, point shoot. Him or point shoot. They keep skipping. It's just the same thing.
Can't stay awake regardless of what the chick say. I guess it's a nice app to bring a bunch of things, some edible juice. He basically made the simple lemonade that raspberry flavor. That's not purple. And they got their own drink. Okay, it's basically supposed to be like a mix of and
he wants to get everybody high. Like, I don't know about modern day edibles, but I know one of the main things about edibles back in my day, yeah, some old head shit. And when niggas was first trying to have some like real start thinking, honestly, right, but like yeah, it does every week on the Tuesday.
So much. That's what he can tell you, oh, nigga,
The insulin manufacturers
I ain't taking no
I got
nice ass shit. I ain't taking no pictures.
I took one big bite after that because again, it tastes good though. It don't taste like weed. A lot of like weed drinks get used to it. It tastes like berry, but this one tastes good. It tastes like juice. He's on the sober shit. He's on the sober shit. It's a cool thing hard. I'm telling you, you don't get. I want to be involved with production of the next one. So they're going to just say, don't drink and drive. Fire. It's so don't drink and drive. Don't drink and drive. They will tell you that when you're smoking beer. They will tell you don't smoke weed. I'm very happy that Adam pointed out that type of, but you know, it really wouldn't be a young and epic product if it didn't have a few spelling mistakes, a few words that
That's the words. Great. The words he be saying, I be understanding what he be trying to say, but he got a big vocabulary. I'm trying to say, well, I be understanding, though.
pronunciation errors or anything that involves, you know, the English language. He speaks his own very I guess you really took the heart. That's something they teach you in the early theater class days. Like, man, if you mess up on stage, just keep going. Act like you didn't even mess up. Man, with the words, you can fix your error, man. Okay? I mean, shit. You got
to drink it for
and here's a little hint. How I learned a lot of words, how to spell a lot of words growing up, is you right click on the word when it has the red line, and most computers will have some suggestions, at least one word. But if you can't get it to where the computer can't guess what you're trying to say, man, just delete it and try again until you can get it to recommend how to spell the word correctly. And if you still can't do that after like 3 or 4 tries, just copy and paste when you were trying to type, paste that into Google, okay? And then Google is going to have a little better chance at guessing what you're attempting to type. You feel me?
Really? I see it with Aunt 21 and older, lemonade infused berry, blueberry, Crip, 83rd Street. Follow me on Facebook. It's available from StoneNerd.com.
batteries came out.
It's great. There's a lot of sugar. It's probably got offset that weed sensation. It tastes like weed. That's the first one. This one. It's 12 teaspoons. Okay. It sounds like a lot. It's like half a bottle. But I'm not gonna lie, this is phenomenal. The high is let's get it loaded. I'm not gonna lie, high is elevated.
don't think trust in this bitch. It's really changed the whole vibe of this podcast. I feel some degree of like anxiety or like nervous to get off. Listen, I'm doing a lot of lessons. Although I actually really have to teach.
Alright, I gotta keep it real. I would never in my life trust Young Hefe to look up, what's actually a healthy amount of anything. I don't trust him to even read the nutrition fact on his own juice that he's trying to push to the community. So, I will read now, since Young Hefe might not be able to do so. Well, I think he can technically read, but the comprehension may not be what it should be. A standard 12-ounce can of Coca-Cola contains 39 grams of sugar, okay? This amount is higher than the American Heart Association's recommended daily limit for added sugar, which is 36 grams per man and 25 grams per woman. Yeah, and then you have to read the bullet points there. Well, again, have they said what? It's 42, 43, and Lush asked the question 42 or 43. Now, I think Lush can on a side note, because remember that Lush, he almost faded away live on stream.
Almost faded away. And they gonna get off of us, bro.
On top of all the processed alcohol,
Right away, never seen this shit like
he's pre-diabetic.
Sean Doward.
I'm no doctor. I don't know his final say. I'm just speculating off of the sudden change of hair. You might accidentally kill him. Right from the artist. And of course, a known theme saying, this juice got me high. That is a good ad. That's a good ITT tech ad for your cafe juice. But if you're gonna tell this shit to the community, please at least know the facts. So if you have health conditions, you might want to wait until I get the sugar-free or light sugar version of the FA juice, because this one's not for you. Technically, it shouldn't be for anybody, according to this AI overview. But hey, what do I know?
People are like that, but a lot of black people are like that too. And then snack like that. I was slapping the smoke out of Anton and quit sleeping on the job. It's the blueberry juice. You barely even drink that. All right.
Next going my prayers, you okay well.
Hey.
My way home budge. Be back.
Alright, so that's
Super chat. He woke up.
So I was slapping the smoke out of Anton and quit sleeping on the job. It's the blueberry juice. You barely even drink that.
Talk. Just saying it. Who been sleep, stupid?
All right.
alright, so that's Smack Pack Super Chat. That's again, if you guys know, I love a good Super Chat, especially just this dynamic of the host have to stay and be subjected to getting roasted by the fans. It's amazing. It's a great thing, especially when someone falls asleep in front of the live audience. Dynamic.
That was crazy.
And, be subject.
Fake.
To getting roasted by the fans. It's amazing. It's a great dynamic. Especially when somebody falls asleep in front of a live audience and then they have the audacity to lie about it, and not just lie about it, but get angry and damn near crash out on a chat member like you just saw there. What I also saw is that Young Hefe has drank the least amount of his own juice on this promotional run that he's starting off here on the That's some backdoor shit. And then I said the wrong amount of sugar. It's 48 grams of sugar. Not 42 or 43. Close the back door. Young Hefe just trying to go through it. This motherfucker ain't even drinking the shit, you know? You know, damn well he drinks that orange juice and drinks that half juice. It's a wrap. Because his sugar is food, bro.
Hey, I just thought about that little thing got like 48 grams and shit.
Being asleep on the podcast. Because this is
Shit.
now, for some reason, I think he might have been awake, unless he's a sleep talker. But if he was sitting up in a computer chair, sleep talking, it's time to put the cup down. This is out of pocket. Man, I have another theory though, and this is somewhat shooting away from Bell. Maybe, just maybe, because we can't see his phone, so I think his phone is under his desk. Maybe Anthony was typing one of the.
But you can't turn on. They turn the sugar
So if there's that, then now it's why he's mouthing words, kind of not to the mic where only losing.
Yeah, 2K.
The shoulder, shake a little bit. So if there's that, then now it's like why he's mouthing words, kind of not into the mic.
Like, what?
The shoulder, shake a little bit. Sometimes see. But this is all just speculation. I don't know. I'm leaning towards he was sleep for some of these and sleep talking and
Sleep talking is crazy.
yeah, he's super like outgoing and you know famous laugh. Just the outrageousness of the conversation. Or they're like, oh, chill with all that shit. You can't be talking like that around me. You know what I'm saying? I'm who I am. And they can't be taking part in these types of conversations. I know. So he's not aware of what's going on around there. Yeah. If you include the host, pretty handsome. Yeah, I'm a big fucker. I'm not gonna lie. It's a serious one. We don't have like that obvious like super hot guy. So young Ampé still doesn't care enough about my jumper to stay awake for it. He also his spicy onions, his hotcakes, his like going at people on a microphone.
Can't do no job, bro. I ain't never with that guy. He should take it out in between. Hey, you can't do that. They might have to cut him. Yeah, they might have to cut him. They gonna take this. Cause he be up on his videos. He don't fall asleep on his videos.
His attempt at conversating can get out of the also. So I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do with this young man guy. He's a little too old to be out there on his early. He seems a little too old to be out there.
With the course size on, doing all that. This is crazy.
I'm not saying you gotta be perfect. Joe Budden has plenty of 40-plus-year-old dudes, or at least dudes that seem 40-plus. That are over there crashing out, fighting each other, all type of shit. So I don't know.
But Young and Hefe can't even stay awake through a podcast. And it's to the point where there's super chats that are coming in respectfully asking Ken Munchie a question. And just look at the side eye that Adam Ingram Hefe. And everybody in the room is going to answer the question or entertain the super chat. Except for Young and Hefe. Only two people were
This is like how Flacco don't stutter during his. That's crazy. Hey, taking it serious.
Appreciate you doing a member of Daniel Cates and John Bronte. Both appreciate you guys. Philip said, Anna and Munchie, do you think the street is snitching harder because there's no incentive to stay solid? Nobody has a bag waiting. It's look out for yourself now.
The snitching thing is these first people, so everybody think he's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I can't remember my last time that got snitched on. It's been a minute now.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's in the air.
A lot of shit is worn off, I think.
They forgot about the Scott Finchy movement.
That's there here. This is where Adam realized that Young and is asleep. And nobody's gonna get any input from Young and on this question that was, a paid for question. The fans' money is being disrespected. Live on air by Young and Hefe, but also known as Sleepy Ant. Yes, like Sleepy Joe. Voter died. Stop voter died. I love those shirts. Diddy was running it up. Bring it back.
The only guy who's trying to kill you. You fireball blazing out. You fireball blazing out. I mean, you're not part of the scene.
Well, there you have it. Then we got another episode of Dust Up 1. Don't close out just yet, though. We have a lot of stuff. I know it's been a while since I've done a bonus, but I'm throwing in, less than 24 hours after this Sleepy Ant's appearance. Very awake and lively and vocal and appeared on the No Jumper News. And at one point, he told this somewhat ominous story about how, some of his friends fall asleep around. I guess his whole friend group is about the sleepy dude. Or one of his friends is an angry drunk. And he was woken up with some practical jokes or something like that. And ended up beating up on his other friend. I remember his story about popcorn and soda in the movie theater because somebody threw a soda and hit his daughter. Now that is a reasonable, crash out, but hilarious nonetheless. But I guess he did his out of there and to get off his friend. It was like, nah. You can't be tripping about going to sleep and niggas do jokes for you niggas. You record me. But he's gonna basically tell now he fell asleep, of course. And his friend recorded it and posted it on Instagram, even though he asked him not to post it anywhere because he already gets made fun of damn near every week by the No Jumper commentary channel and whatnot. But hey, you don't like getting made fun of for going to sleep. Stop falling asleep live on air. It's beyond unprofessional. But I mean, fuck it. Bring a pillow next time. It's No Jumper after all. I don't even fucking sleep on the podcast. Sometimes it's better when they ain't sleep or just being alive. Because his input kind of was like, I don't know, I just get bad vibes man when he talks for too long. But anyways, thanks for watching. See y'all next week. Peace.
Purple, blue.
Every day.
Nigga, they not saying they didn't want all this. It's just like me saying these niggas say they don't like each other. So which one? Niggas is saying we say one homies, and then the next day niggas is saying I don't even really know you like that. Which one are we taking as marriage?
No, that's true, but I think the point, boo, is what they're saying.
We are people.
Jay-Z still got that.
People do that when they mad, bro.
Yeah, like, come on, sure.
Last night I got caught in a situation everybody see getting kind of hopped up, turned up on everybody. That man's is something. Oh, why y'all tripping? Why y'all recording me? Y'all weird. I'm like, bro, how are you turned up? You the same dude that was in the car with me and want to go and see that recorded me. And I told you that I posted it up, posted you did it. How are you getting mad at them for doing the same stuff you do?
Oh, he got some video.
But people do that. So it's like, yeah, I'm saying I'm your man. One day, then it's all when you mad, you're gonna think of anything crazy to say. Yeah, well, that's already. Well, we just do. I remember this one time. That's not what all the niggas do. That's what niggas do. That's what
What is this thing? What is teenagers? I don't know. So so say better way to watch. And Cloud makes TV easy. No hardware, no headaches.
What the fuck? I listen to that.
That's right.
Hey, that's right. Yeah, I just fucking my bro. You see who he's wearing? He right here.
I was looking right there. Yeah.
No, he on stage. He was on stage, man. Ended up coming back on her. That what I was saying on if they sleep and do it together. I already look classy.
we go off the dance.
Some fucking content. That's just what I want to say. This is the way I say.
I said, oh, nigga, you think you really in the program? You ain't been to the program. I just blind.
So why here we are today, put on the Texas list.
Who beat up Darude? That's the question of the fucking day. Who put hands on that
Well, this is
50-year-old
who we
man? He's
Check
50
this
something.
great rappers coming out of here.
Oh,
Okay.
He got on there.
Okay, we have a
Well, I
good
was
order.
like this,
This is
boss
just
for
the Scarface, Kim C, Little Kiki, Ghetto Boy, Bun B, Big Pokey, Zero, Home Wall, Fat Pat, Trade the Truth, Mike Jones, Big Hawk, Little Flip, Millionaire, Slim Thug, Travis Scott, Big Mo, Devin the Dude, Kurt Cobain, Post Malone, Baby Bash, Meg the Stallion, Mo 3, Yellow Beezy, Zero,
you some Texas rappers?
Erica Banks, CX The Plug, the
They got a lot of rappers in
Dallas
Texas.
Hawk.
But that's Dallas and Houston though. There's a lot of rappers down there.
Big Mike from Louisiana. Baby Bash is from California. Well, hey, y'all picked them. I picked
Big Bash from it. No, Big Baby Bash.
I thought he was from Texas, but if he from Texas.
from Vallejo, California. Okay, then y'all gotta replace.
You can take him off.
And
Okay.
be real, what you call it should be on your head.
That one.
He don't deserve no Texas recognition.
The stars right there.
He clapped that nigga with him.
I got taco.
You know what's crazy? He almost got left out.
You know, but I'm saying, you know, this he don't deserve, you know, because he wasn't represented.
No, I don't mind though.
I'm gonna be real, that nigga like a good nigga.
Yeah.
Where it come with
I see. Wake it up, Bob.
you know what I'm saying?
What's up, guys? Alder here with Prager U. Thanksgiving is around the corner. Some people are saying we should do away with the holiday. Today, when you see that as students not only appreciate for Thanksgiving, but if you want to side courtesy and after school,
so we like what Thanksgiving is, but like we should have some type of time to come together. Like I think what Steve Rock, that's why I said like if DLC gotta be on there, then we get to get Nelly too. Like, huh? You kinda can't do that. Nobody
He went to the West Coast, but he didn't rep the West Coast.
No, he didn't, he just never.
Like, he put that.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, maybe I don't know why he didn't get
Luke. Sorry.
yeah, that's what you got for Nelly? That's
Cornelius born in hospital, but that nigga like moved it like I think at like 5.
That's not his argument.
Technically from Texas, but he's not from Texas.
I know, but that's not his argument.
They're trying to claim that.
Beyonce too.
Shit, I got one spot left.
He claims a little bit more.
See, that's
Okay.
well, you know what?
Get black on there.
He wasn't going there before the Rillers.
They just said the Realest. We just said he was talking about the Realest.
He wasn't going there before the Rillers.
But I'm trying to think. It must be somebody on this. Baby Bash not from here. Crazy not from here. I always thought that was
Yeah.
I don't.
You gotta work with the
I might do that just for you. You know what? If that last spot, you can do Lil Troy now that y'all, now that you took Baby Bash off, because Lil Troy that want to be a baller pick up. He from Vallejo. I'm looking at it in my head.
I looked it up.
It was Texas. I want y'all to see him, bro. Yeah.
It's Fat Pat.
Yeah.
I thought that nigga big money. Like a month. That Louisiana shit so close, man.
That's why I can't take
Nah.
this serious. She got big problem. I can't take this. You got to do this. Bust it around. We just ain't gonna bust it around. This nigga right here. This nigga right here.
But he grew up in Houston, so
I'm gonna just put that in there. University want to be the ball. So if I put the name, then that's what I said. Even if I put the story, I ain't gonna lie. I love your life. I love your family. Like, but I ain't gonna go with this. So I ain't gonna lie. That was just. I just did that for myself. I don't think that gets more than I really got believe. Nah, he ain't never charged.
The Frame Pro with wireless One Connect box. Even smarter with smart. What's the secret to detail? Doing micro wins. Micro habits, micro wins. Even micro does GLP-1s.
and then when you say that, right, I'm sorry I'm not watching my screen, but if you say that, you have to remember
7 Hail Marys, because the niggas out here learning.
Congratulations. Bring my attention. Right. And one thing I can just do, some shit just ain't been set right. The movie I can't stay. Like I said, I guess we was recently these kids so they break. Congratulations. Bring my attention. There is a piece. But the one I was talking about, different lanes. Have a piece. What's the that's what I'm talking about. Make sure you press that button. If you bring that notification there, bring you there. What's the good old big deal with good old people? It's our topic with you on your head, and I'm here to deliver you another one like the other.
recipient of our topic, y'all see what's going on. So I had seen this message, and this message got me to thinking, right? So with all this stuff that's been going on the last past few days, with this LA Bomber stuff and bands being thrown on people and stuff like that, y'all already know somebody got to play devil advocate. So a few people chose to speak in favor of this Florida lie. He's not doing nothing. You dudes dealing with the white man. You dudes doing this. Crips think they running something. All type of stuff. One man came out and said that it was a ban in this area, Crenshaw. Other parties came out and just like basically ain't no peace out here, that dudes messing up what they got going. So you got Braves. He been having a lot to say, right?
He always playing.
And
He just employed these niggas, bro. He don't tell them to say that shit, bro. He just give them a platform to say it on. You can't really blame Adam, though. That's like a cop out. When you don't want to go against the gang, you blame Adam. Nah, you can't do that, man. Because you know Adam, man, he ain't gonna do that. So nah, keep going after the game, man.
it's a ceasefire with these dudes, immediate enemies, and as Snowface spoke, as far as he know, not no beef with the lanes and no neighborhood predators. He went on record to say the Rangers as well. And like I said, that's these hoods' business. You know, I don't be involved in nobody's business unless it pertains to my area or community. You know what I'm saying? But what's on the internet, it's on the internet. Stuff that's through on the internet, to get through on the internet, be aired out and be critiqued. So I'm trying to figure out, like, Scotty gets some cold corners. He's in jail programming, got a cell phone. He ain't got no shots from Yankee on nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's chilling. He's blocked. So he's blocking in his cell. He kicked up, smoking wax or spice, whatever he wants to. But then, when he gets out or something, he feel the need to tell his homies on the streets how to handle this. When he's in jail, his feet picked up. But look, I'm going to let Spokey Face speak on what was spoken. You already know that it's the halfway to have effect. We're going to commentate.
I wasn't going to say nothing or even go back and forth with a person over the internet, but some shit just ain't been sitting right with me. And one thing I can't stand, like I said before, is an antagonist or an instigator, or especially a nigga that's saying he doing something or instructing these kids to do something that he not doing. So, Lady Braves, congratulations. You got my attention. You say there isn't peace in LA, but from my understanding, the different lanes in the Raymond Avenue Crips have a peace treaty. The different lanes no longer beef with any more neighborhood Crips, from my understanding. This is from my understanding. From my understanding, y'all be
like in a police car.
Swans is no longer existing. The East Coast Broadway is no longer. The Main Street East Coast beat is no longer. I can keep going on and on and on. Even as far as my neighborhood, the Rolling 40s and the Rolling 30s beef is no longer. The Rolling 40s and the Rolling 60 beef is no longer. There's plenty of peace treaties out there. There's plenty of ceasefires that community activists and our OGs are looking out there. So when you say ain't no peace in LA, don't lie to the people, bro. Don't make it seem like people ain't out here doing this good work or nobody in LA want peace. Because that's just simply not the truth. And as a content creator, you have the choice of putting out what type of content that you want. True enough. But if you talking about the who's and all that, keeping it real and all that, speak on it, tell the truth. Now, you personally, this ain't no personal shot against you. I don't even know you. Like I said, I don't know you to even have no beef with you or nothing like that. And it's not no hood stuff. It's not no beef. I'm just simply telling you to tell the truth. You say you telling your little homies they own that to do that, and you want that, but you want a prison yard with all type of movements, all type of broadways.
So how you gonna be in jail telling motherfuckers on the outside you gonna slide and do this and that? You already probably doing like I don't know how much time they got. I think you got right to wait be on that phone like
You
you
don't
don't
do
care.
that.
Like,
You ain't running on the chair right now talking about F Hoover or F Broadway or this or your ops. You not doing that in prison. So look at that. It's peace in here. So how could you sit up here and get on this internet and say peace in LA or you not with the peace? When you peace treatment here. That's a contradiction. They're a direct contradiction of the content that you pumping out in the shit that you say. Like, how are you telling your homies to be on that on the streets? Or how you saying you not with the peace? They need peace treatment. Let's just keep it. You on the cell with a fool. You got a whole YouTube channel, bro. Maybe you in there program. You're in there being nice. You're in there following the rules, bro. You're not out there getting crazy. You're not reporting live from the shoot. You are not reporting live from the shoot. And that's no shots, that's no personal shots against you or nothing like that. It's speaking with me. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. You in there program. It's already it's already you make it seem like you not with this. You this guy who's in this that's the case. Why you tell me you a piece of you a piece of you a piece of if you're not giving it up, let me get hurt. You know, I don't know if it's because you got some type of vendetta against the blood or something. I see the little stuff with you explode. He said he slept with your wife, lies you did about cousin, and now you got something to say about me. I don't take it personal. I'm just saying, you know, if you don't speak on it, how your face, keep it real. So evidently you live the peace because you peace treat. That's a fact. Shout out to the niggas from Lays, though. I got people so I be the Lays all the time. They don't just grow up in the hood as well. Turn on there, you know what I'm saying? And we like my people. So that's not turning into hood shit or nothing like that. Hang out with bad boys. For that's not turning into that. Let's talk about me and conversation. Stop telling these little kids to not push peace. Stop telling these little kids that they put peace out there. Stop lying to the masses. When you in your own peace, if you're not on peace, why are you not in talk about that? How are you able to run a whole who's podcast on the same and you in your trip? You on there big figure roll kind of game, big game, and all that. Let's not there. So so this thing that have over here, and that's what I understand. Now, this is a subject most people that we did. You one of those people that's playing both sides of the fence and are leaning on the fence. Ain't pick a bunch of land. So it's not on the break. Now, they go around saying people go to jail and usually get whipped and shot. Fine, they know the lines are crossed. Some people do not cross the line. Some people usually you can run the line, cross the line somewhere because the actions interact. Now, you got Braves over there, right? Now, speak out. Pushing the piece, waiting for the piece and stuff like that. Said they no piece of that. He's talking about the previous homicide that happened. Now, before those happened,
Poison is poison, man. And I will leave air poison out because if you don't air poison out, it stays locked within this vicinity or this pocket of the community. And
Watch as this. Remember, it's 8 during the book club. Watch until the end to see what happens. How would you guys feel if you got beat up for not coming to your neighborhood? Comment down below your thoughts. How would you feel if you never got beat? Thanks for watching.
This song is
Watch as this. It's 8 during the book club. Watch until the end to see what happens.
we proudly present this 6mm smooth. Disney Campaign is like when multiverse for your media buy. Advertise on streaming TV in the series, movies, and live sports that fans love. Tap into the power of Disney Plus, ESPN, and Hulu, all in one simple to use platform. It's easy to set up, launch, and optimize your game.
It takes 2 seconds to plug into it. Why is that? I don't know.
I think I've heard. I don't learn like that. I just don't got nothing green to wear.
So, I see the big way. You see it,